in response to Donald Trump's assertion that crime in Washington, D.C. is out of control. It's rampant, and he needed to send in the National Guard. This person rightfully points out the only place in D.C. where crime is up is in the vicinity of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Not only is that an extraordinarily accurate statement about crime in Washington, D.C., but Trump agrees with it. It wasn't that long ago that Trump was telling you that crime was down in Washington, D.C.
Crime is down in Washington, D.C. Street crime, violent crime by 25%. And people they've noticed a big difference.
8 months later.
Our capital city has been overtaken by violent gangs and bloodthirsty criminals, roving mobs of wild youth, drugged out maniacs and homeless people. And we're not going to let it happen anymore.
So in May of this year, Donald Trump took to the podium to tell you that crime is down 25% in Washington, D.C. Why? Because he was begging you to come to Washington, D.C. to celebrate the birthday of the Army, and more importantly, his birthday. Remember when he was begging people to come to Washington, D.C. for his military parade? Do you beg people to come to a city where crime is rampant? Where it's out of control? Of course not. Because crime's not rampant in Washington, D.C. Crime is not out of control in Washington, D.C. And he said so. It was down 25% in May. So if it's gone out of control in the ensuing 3 months, then that happened on his watch. He's the president. He says that Joe Biden caused crime to be out of control in Washington, D.C. when Joe Biden was in office. So naturally, we could put the blame on it being out of control under his administration on him, right? But crime isn't out of control. All of this is a distraction. All of it. Donald Trump knows that crime isn't out of control in Washington, D.C. Jesus fucking Christ, he lives there. This is all a distraction to get you to stop talking about the fact that Donald Trump most likely trafficked in little girls. This is all a distraction to get you to look the other way and stop talking about the Epstein list. This is all a distraction to get all of us off of the subject of Donald Trump having sex with children. That's what this is. Trump can't even keep up with his own fucking bullshit, right? In May, crime was down 25%. In August, it's insane. It's some subterranean shithole from some third world country where you can't even step off the airplane without being shot 37 fucking times. It's all a distraction. The National Guard being in D.C., his crime statistics, all of it. It's all a distraction to get you to stop talking about the fact that Trump fucks children.